No Jew in Australia slept well last night, and today every Jew in Australia is asking, what now? What's next? What will become of us? In the Sydney of 30 years ago, this was unthinkable. But in the Sydney of 2025, we cannot say it is unbelievable. The signs were there. Whether people chose not to see them out of convenience or out of naivete, the outcome is the same. For me, this cuts close to home. Australia gave refuge to my grandparents and to my mother of blessed memory. For my grandparents, it offered escape from a Europe that meant to murder them. And for my mother, it was reprieve from revolutionary Iran. Like so many others who made their way to Australia, they believed they were leaving an old world behind. They believed they had found a lucky country, a new place with a new way of doing things. Yet the old hatreds have resurfaced, and the oldest hatred has now found a way there with deadly results. I'm grateful that they are not alive to see what happened in their little corner of this big country, this sunburnt land in which they took great pride and to which they felt immense gratitude. Sydney was my first home, and it remains, even today, a home away from home. Bondi Beach is where I learned to swim, where I fell in love with the ocean, and where I saw how beautiful life can be. That bridge, I've crossed it countless times. For me, no return to Sydney is complete without a visit to Bondi Beach and a swim in the sea. And now never can it feel the same. The Talmud asks a simple question: what is Chanukah? My Chanukah. So what is Chanukah? Hanukkah began with the lighting of the menorah in the temple, but moved into Jewish homes with a message that says, the homes we build, they matter. Indeed, the word Hanukkah is tied to the word chinuch, education. Education is the antidote to hatred. Education is how we build healthy societies. Reports tell us that the attackers were a duo, a father and son team. They were a household that imported terror and then shattered lives, a home that globalized the Intifada in a city where that slogan was sang. Old and young, men and women, all were targeted on one day. The youngest victim, a girl of 10. The oldest, a man of 87. People say Hanukkah is the festival of light, and people say a little light overcomes a lot of darkness. People say the light will always win. And you know what? It is true. But in order for that to happen, there must be light. And so today and every day, we must be the light, and we must choose the light. Ner mitzvah v'torah or. Every mitzvah is another candle in this world. And where there is Torah, there is light. This is a time to double down on Jewish practice. More Shabbat, more Torah, more charity, more acts of kindness, more kosher, more mikvah, more mitzvot, more connection to who we are. This is no time to cower. This is a time to stand tall and to stand proud. To be proud that we are part of a people who believes in the dignity and worth of every human being. To be proud that we are part of a people who, no matter how hurt we are or how downtrodden, we don't drive through neighborhoods to incite or provoke. We are proud to be part of a people who used hospitals and prisons to heal and even rehabilitate our worst enemies, because we believed and we still believe in hope, in the fundamental possibility that the world can become better, and it is our duty to make sure it will, even while knowing firsthand that real evil exists, and where it does, we must be prepared to look it in the eye soberly and not shove it under the carpet of convenient slogans. If you're scattered, shall be at the ends of the heaven, and earth, from there I shall gather you, and from there I shall take you, says God. Australia sits at the edge of the earth. It is the edge of the Jewish diaspora. There is nowhere else for a Jew to go, nowhere else to hide, nowhere else to escape. Our history is now, or our history can be Israel. Let us choose to be the light. Let us choose to build, and let us be grateful to God that we have the state of Israel, a home where we can always go. Am Yisrael Chai, the people of Israel lives.